Welcome to this Permadeath series for No Man's Sky Beyond. In the previous system, we've installed the hyperdrive and made it our first inter-system jump, and things are going okay. What I want to do in this part is continue working on the Awakenings mission, because I'm pretty sure that this anomalous signal is going to take us to the formula for the antimatter, which is going to be quite fundamental for this series to continue, because in previous releases this can often get broken. I think I'm also going to show you the milestones. You can see here this money milestone is already being complete. I think in some ways what Hello Games need to do is push these up a bit, because 2.6 million is quite easy to get. I mean, this should be up to something like, say, 50, 60, or maybe even 100 million. The same goes with the amount of distance walked. I mean, 40 k's is nothing in. And I think also maybe if the words learnt was a bit more stretched as well, that would encourage players to spend a bit more time learning the language. I mean, there's a definite contrast between these first four and these ones further down. I mean, the two of the hardest is the planet zoology and the external and the extreme survival there. Anyway, that's it. We've got no, I don't think anything else has changed here yet. Seems to be gaining standing with the various races and the guilds. Seems to be a bit slower than it used to be. The other thing I also want to check before we leave, this is why we're stood up here. No, so it's local teleportation only at the moment, which in some ways is good, because I was a bit worried about whether that would be opened up very early and then life would be a bit difficult. So what we're going to do is jump down the ship. We can see the marker there. We're going to go down on the planet. We're going to jump in the ship. And we're going to take off. Okay, I'm just going to scan the planet. Oh great, aggressive sentinels. Always wanted aggressive sentinels. Anyway, we've got to go for it, guys. So, I mean, whether we like it or not, we've got to visit this anomalous signal source. The sooner we get it over and done with, the better. It's kind of indicating just there. So, I'm just going to come in and land. Of course, we're gonna see if we can find any goodies. I have spent a little bit of time tidying the inventory up a little bit. Yeah, thank you. I mean, the good thing with being on this extreme sentinel planet is that if you really want to build up your extreme milestones, you could just literally hang around on this platform, and then that would push things forward a little bit. Anyway, let's just go and have a chit chat with this guy. Don't walk away. And likelihood of travel anomaly now beyond 2 standard deviations suggests further aid. Blueprint offered. Unlike other life forms I've met so far, this one speaks in a language I understand. I cannot comprehend them, and yet I cannot comprehend their meaning. They speak as if they do not know what they are saying, as if their mind is not their own. The alien offers me a blueprint, a means to construct my own antimatter. I take the antimatter blueprint. Whoever is leaving this trail has some design, and what it is I cannot fathom. There's nothing I can do to continue to follow. There we are. So we need condensed carbon. And of course, in the overall theme of my playthrough, that is my distant relatives sending me aid to get back. Hyperperipherals launch into space and test interstellar systems. So I think I've just jumped a step here. Exosuit health and maximum. Okay. Well, we got some sodium. Grab that. We've got another microprocessor. Of course, we can't do that. Obviously, they like their shuttles on this system. So we got nothing here. What have we got to do? Warp to another system. Ah, because of course in some ways, because I got that second antimatter, I almost bypassed the first system. Wow, that is a bulky ship. Yeah, I bypassed the next step because of course I made some warp fuel. Wow, I actually like that ship there, but sorry about this, guys. And this is big. Oh, I doubt very much if I'll be able to afford it. 28 slot order worth 7.5 million. I've got to check it out, guys, because there's always a possibility. Sparks, it indicates they're open for trade. Make an offer. Negotiate price. So this is a C-class hauler with 6.4 million. Trade-in price 755,000. I mean, that would be a nice step up. Never mind. We're just gonna have to work on making some cash. Let's go and talk to these guys here. Buy something. Federation. It's operating a data pack with frenetic pace. We're just going to request the dialect out. Just to keep the language going. I'm not sure what a blank system is. This is me a word. We now have the get word for have. I think we should get 2 of these. Request dialect out. That produces a data pad. We'll go for a technology symbol. Teaches me a word of their language. We have the get word for formula. And I think we get 2 shots at that. And then, yep. He doesn't want to talk to me. Hello, friend. Something. Units for you. Holds a small device. The exact nature of the display is not clear. Oh. Well, we'll just keep punching out the... go for a friendship symbol. This is a word of their language. I'll get word for despair. So we're not getting the increases in standing that you used to get. I mean, what normally once when you ever talk to any of these guys, you'd get an increase in standing. Be a word of their language. We've got traveller. I think that's about it. Let me just see, what's the fuel situation? We've got a wiring loom. I'd really love to get in that advanced mining laser. We've got an explorer over there. Visitor met 20 aliens. I think we're going to go for the interstellar jump just to keep the mission moving forward. Let's just get up into space. The galaxy map offers a wealth of information about nearby planet systems. Browse nearby systems, available routes. Some systems require hyperdrive. I'm looking for asteroids. I want to see if I can get, maybe a little bit more tritium before we leave. Right, we've got a tritium hypercluster. Because well, this is a bit of a tip, guys, especially early in the game when life's a bit shaky, especially in Permadeath. What you can do is come out into space like this and collect rare items. Yeah, so you know in full well that if hostiles come in, you can just hyperdrive out. I mean, this is a good way to make early money as well. Because what we do is once we get to the new system, we can just go into the space station and solve some of this stuff. But what I'm really after is the tritium. Because until I get the necessary ship upgrades... There, I see we've got the hostiles coming in, and press M and we're going to disappear. Oh, this looks a bit more promising. I mean, it is going to be a water planet, but then we're probably not going to stay here that long. I think we're going to go this way. Oops, wasn't able to read that. Starship monitoring system reports hyperdrive air warp fuel depleted. Searching for a fuel source. Searching. Okay, obtained. Warp fuel source in 16, 16, 16, 16, 1, 6, 16 KLS, whatever that is. Accepts guidance to fuel source, yes. Guidance accepted. Plotting route. Okay. Have a quick check. Where's the space station? Okay, let's just go straight for this fuel source. Oops. I'm not exactly sure what's kind of going on here, because why? I mean, I've got the formula. Why do I need a fuel source? Some kind of, I don't know if that's a rainbow or... Yeah, it is a rainbow. Oh, that's cool. One thing I have noticed with this playthrough is there seems to be a lot of these paradise type planets compared to like they used to be before. I mean, once get planets like this, painfully hot rain, ever present, abundant. I mean, once to get planets like this, you had to go a long way into the system, and normally every time you found one, it would normally be infested by sentinels. But I've noticed that virtually every planet I've been sent to, Corvax, yum. Stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind and to take shape. A robotic life form turns towards me, light steams from their metal shell. Accept knowledge. Yeah. Corvax floats to my vision and shears into my brain. The Corvax word for traveller. Right, we're on an extreme planet. So, we've got the Corvax word for entity, and of course there's, oops. Certainly going to go for a scan. And we're going to get the remnants of Iplin. The structure is unlike anything I've encountered on my journey so far. Everything about it is obviously alien, so obviously out of place. As I stare at it, the words form themselves in my mind. A strange fragment of broken speech. Is it traveller? Is it friend? It is traveller, because I am the traveller. I feel strange responding to the question. I am unsure that I am being asked. But something has clearly taken notice of my reply. I'm overwhelmed by the sense that something has awoken, that someone is watching me. I form another question. Is it first? Is it last? It is first. I do not know how I am being spoken to. The monolith is ancient, and I cannot escape the feeling it has asked these questions many times before. It asks again. Have they seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye seen them? It has seen... Oh no, the Eye has seen it. Likelihood of anomaly exceeds safety parameters. Breach detected. Alert. Alert. The boundaries fall, the walls collapse. Your universe awaits. Find us, traveller. Yes. I want to go home. I want to find my yeah, so we got another warp cell. Okay. Right, we're going to have to be a little bit... Oops. We're going to have to duck in here because we don't have the protection from heat at the moment. Okay. And what we are going to do is Pop that in there. We've got one charge of the fuel. Now with this storm raging, not raising, anything I need to do. I don't really want to break those down. I really would like to sell that stuff. And I would certainly like a multi-tool upgrade. Actually, while we're at it, what's the next step? Locate your benefactor. The monolith revealed a strange message. The boundaries fall, the walls collapse. In space, use the galaxy map. Search for clues. So they want us to jump to another system. What I'm going to do is I want to get this last monolith. Got the Corvax word for it is, and we're going to have to jump straight back in again. Wow. Right, we've got the monolith. I don't think there's anything else around here. What we're going to do is we're going to take off. We've got the fuel. Can't even see anything on here. I mean, it'd be really great if there was some storm crystals around, but I'm not seeing any. I mean, the storm crystals would be worth landing next to because they're a good source of cash. Right. Unknown building, 15 seconds. Well, I certainly don't want to land on you. I suppose what I really need is a signal booster. I don't think I can actually make one at the moment. What's this? I think it's a minor settlement, isn't it? And this is murk. I can't see anything. Ah, wow. It's like flying in the dark. I don't think I really want to put down on a minor settlement, so I'm just going to keep pushing. Got a drop pod. Okay. I would really love that drop pod. I think I've just landed smack bang in the middle of a... Now the question is, can I make antimatter? We need condensed carbon. I don't have that much carbon. But we're certainly going to grab him. Some buried tech over there as well. Don't know why I did that, but never mind. Right, we've got some navigation data. Just to double check. So we need sodium nitrate, ionized cobalt, and antimatter. Right. At the very least, we can scan the creatures. Now for... Are you hostile? Nope, you're okay. We've got quite a lot of sodium. So what I could do... Where's the ship gone? We can deploy the... what we call it. And put some... I think we'll just turn that into... We can get some more sodium up here. What I really need is a cave. Because you can get cobalt in the cave. And, well, we can certainly knock out some... Actually, analyze. Might as well get the maximum benefit from this. What's that? What on earth is this? This is sweet root. Right, we've got some oxygen there. We'll pick up the oxygen. I can hear a hostile plant around here as well. Let's just keep. I've got the oxygen to wander around. I just need a cave. Ah, is that a hole in the ground? I'll take a hole in the ground if it's not. This is just a hole in the ground. Oh no, we've got maybe the beginnings of a cave here. Got a vortex cube. Ah, that's what I'm after. Grab some of this. And turn the torch on. We can see. Ah, come on. Yeah, we'll just pick out this sodium here. Okay. Thank you, game. I'm not sure if we're going to get. Thank you, game. Navigation data. We're going to get rid of the star bulb. We don't need that. Got 31 cobalt. That's probably not going to be enough. I know you're investigating. What have we got there? If I shoot a tree a really long way away, that might distract the sentinels. Plus I need the carbon anyway. Hey, you're meant to be looking at the tree over there, not here at me. Looks like there might be some condensed carbon over there. Right, let's just get back to the ship and see if we can unload some of this stuff. Let's take out that thing. He's already had one swipe at me. And we put you in the starship, put you in the starship, put you. Okay, that's. We're gonna have to consume this, I think. And we're gonna dump that. I'm going to put that back in the exosuit. Put a little bit of carbon in. So that's going to make about 40 condensed carbon. Nowhere near enough, but go this way. And what we got over here? Scan that. Oh, great. This is going to be, I think we can just grab a little bit more carbon, just to keep things going. Some oxygen there. Grab this. Oh, what am I going to get there first? Well, we can run in. We can hide in here. Ah. Right, let's consume some. Let's consume some of this. Just to be able to use this up. Sulfurine, get rid of the star bulb again. 181. Let's have a quick look at what I need again. So, right, I can do oxygen. Can't quite do the ionized cobalt at the moment. Can I make the antimatter? Right, we should be able to make the antimatter. Out and grab that. Back into the exosuits. Jump into the ship if I can get to it. Okay, thank you. Ah, isn't this fun? Really should have sold all this stuff off first. Right, we can make the antimatter. We just need the cobalt. Okay, just let that build back up again. Hot rain. Oh, quick, cobalt. It's going to give me 15 ionized cobalt. I'm going to go for it, guys. I'm just... So we can do that one. We can do that one. So what we've got to do now is just find somewhere where we can get some ionized cobalt from. And then we can actually get this drop pod. Wow. They lost another life there. In the sulfurine probably isn't worth much. I'll get rid of that as well. And I'm just gonna, oops. I'm just gonna eat both of those to make some space. Let's just pick out some ferrite here. Might as well scan this for a bit more cash. Right. This is probably not the right planet to go looking for caves, but we're going to go for it, guys. If you don't try, you don't succeed. No. I want to check. I can summon my... Yeah, I mean, push comes to shove, what I can do is... Actually... Just had a sudden thought. Well, I've got my portable refiner. That can act as a marker. So what we're going to do is just going to go this way. Find the mysterious man. Keep grabbing that. Come on, there's got to be a cave here somewhere. Looks like there might be one over that way. Oh, we found a knowledge stone. Because the storms are quite frequent here, so life is going to be interesting. Korvac's word for the... Yeah. And right, we're gonna pick out the cobalt. Must be very close to the water. I want to get at least 100. If we do this pretty quickly, the local sentinels won't annoy us. I don't want a geode, I want cobalt, idiot. How much cobalt we got now? 69. Keep packing this out. That should be a little bit more. We've got the, and of course, being down in the cave here, we're not going to be bothered by the essentials. Well, not too much anyway. Of course, Maribulb has now got a use in Beyond update. It's actually a food item, if I correct. Just want to. I think we're going to use the dioxide up. Can't afford to just have 4 items in a slot. We keep walking, keep picking up the fuel. I'm certainly going to wait for it, investigating. Nope, he's being a bit passive at the moment. Don't really want to hang around here too long. I just want to get back to just pick up a bit more carbon. I'm just going to mine at a distance. And sometimes walking and mining, especially when you're just traveling like this, can be quite useful. One, it can keep the sentinels off your back, and also at the same time it can actually, well, it just saves a bit of time, probably the polite way of saying it. A bit of ferrite dust up, and let's get back to the something up on that horizon over there I want to check out. So what we're going to do is cobalt in, and that should quite happily, it was up on that horizon. I'm sure it was up here somewhere. Certainly want you for another. I'm sure what I saw was up here somewhere. Okay, let's just have a quick look over the top of this. What we got over there. Throw out a scan. Scanner recharging. Ferrite dust, paraffinium. There's a knowledge stone over there. Train manipulating. I've got plenty of sodium just at the moment. Well, I suppose I could pick up a little bit more. I mean, this doesn't look like a very big deposit anyway, so I'm just gonna. Where was the knowledge stone? There it is. Grab that. I suppose we could grab the impulse beans. Definitely saw some red on the horizon. Hello. I'm not going to feed you. What on earth is that? Sweet root again. Just have a look round. Oh, okay. Okay, dump the stove. And that can go in the exosuit. And hopefully we will get the unlock now. I mean, it was been a bit of a process, but I think we can. Why won't that? Why won't these go up? Leave. I'm gonna be a bit cautious here, guys. I'm just gonna go for that because these seem to keep flashing. And after working so hard, I don't want to risk losing that. Anyway, we've got another upgrade. Now, let me just see if I got some little slot for carbon. So we should be able to pick up this. Nope. And I think before we leave, just going to. And just going to grab some more carbon. And seeing the sentinels aren't bothering me, we're just going to stack up enough to be able to recharge the mining beam. Maybe we'll just get one more. What's that? And we'll just grab a bit of ferrite dust. And it's time to jump into the ship. It's gonna recharge the multi-tool. Got dense carbon. I think I'm just gonna go with that for the moment. So we're okay there. We got a little bit of cobalt. We got a bit of ionized cobalt. We got some stuff that we can use. Starship is full again. Thank you, game. And I just want to check. So we've got 4 out of 15 at the moment on this planet, and a few minerals. Okay, so I was half thinking that if this was like 7, I might stay on the planet, but Says here, locate your benefactor. The monolith revealed a strange message. The boundaries fall in the war scope. Go to space and use the galaxy to search for clues. Do we have anything in the hyperdrive? Yeah, we got 1 recharge in the hyperdrive. Okay, guys, I'm aware of the time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up into space. Where's that space station? Space stations seem to be very good at hiding from me at the moment. Okay, incoming frequency or message. Ship communicator. Incoming transmission. Source unknown. You are not alone. Thank you. Please identify yourself. Identify yourself. I am the traveller. You left me. Why did you? Because I crashed out of hyperspace on some planet in the middle of nowhere. Tell them you don't understand. Tell them you're sorry. No, tell them you don't understand. I want to find my way home. Tell me the way I want to go. What? Ask who you are speaking to. Ask about the others. We can ask about the others. There is no reply. The communicator falls silent through the channel remains open. Thank you. That's told me a lot, isn't it? Coordinates received. Okay, we've got hostiles coming in, so let's just get... Oh, nope, nope, nope. Dive for the planet. Right, we're going to have to use the usual dodge now, guys. We'll see if this actually works. I could get myself in trouble here. This is actually on another planet. Right. That should cancel the scan. Famous last words. Where is the space station? There it is. Because I need to get to the space station to sell off some of this stuff. The coordinates that we've been given will be for the next part, guys. Wow, 45 seconds. That is going to be a long way out. I really need somewhere where I can get a multi-tool. Ah, we can look in the space station, can't we? I'm just going to jump out. Oops, I've walked into my own ship. Of course, we'll be. Hello, Mr. Corvax. Oh. I can't really pick this stuff up until we've sold off some stuff. So, sell items. Certainly want to sell the vortex cube. I know it's only 5,000, but sweet root. I think we're going to sell the geode. Nothing else here. Like over. We'll sell the tritium hyperclusters as well, and the gold nuggets, and the platinum, and the silver. Anything that's going to. Curiosity. Are you guys going to give me any missions? Ah, browse missions. So we're actually in business with missions now. Well, I'm certainly going to take that one. That's an easy one. Take a photo of the radioactive world, frozen world. There's a double wham hit here, which, yeah, we're going to be. If any of you guys followed my survival series, you know that I have a nasty habit of collecting missions. Any of you guys have never played No Man's Sky, these missions are a very good way of both getting cash and other resources early in the game, or throughout the game actually, and also leveling up. So just to show you now, so it's not milestones, it's the login here. So we've now got these missions here, and it actually looks like the base computer archive is there now. So we've now got these missions here to add a little bit to the process. Now, what would make this part absolutely perfect is whether, in fact, I should have checked to see whether the teleporter was working, but I'm not too worried about that just at the moment. But what I am interested in is, well, we should be able to get another suit upgrade here, which should be useful. Okay, I just don't understand why these keep flashing. I'm gonna give it a go, guys. I mean, it's 50,000, but okay. It looks like it's actually opened up now. So let's just test that. What would I want to keep in? Yeah. So, we'll keep the oxygen in there. So maybe it's just a graphical glitch rather than something else there. Never mind. We're certainly going to take the nanites, and this is what I'm really after. Oh wow! What's the bet I'm not going to be able to afford it? Compare. 1.64 million. Yeah. Now I could take this stuff away. We've also got the advanced mining laser installed. Of course, we're going to have to put the analysis visor and the bolt caster and the terrain manipulator on here, but got a small increase in range. But of course, we don't have the damage potential of this because we don't have the bolt caster. Let me just see if I can be a bit sneaky here, guys. We're going to dismantle that, it won't let us dismantle that, dismantle the scanner, and I'm just going to go back in again, there, and We're going to accept this. And we've got a nice new tool for you here. We've got the analysis, we've got the scanner, we've got that there. We can put the, we don't have enough for the bolt caster, but we can make it. We've got enough for the terrain manipulator. I'm going to just put the terrain manipulator down there. Okay. I'm not sure where I got 2 nanotubes from. And what I'm going to need to do now is work on installing the bolt caster. I mean, we can move the technology, so I think I probably would want to put the bolt caster there. So we're going to have to get 3 nanotubes and a little bit of chromic metal, and we can certainly work on that. And life will be looking progress. We've got the antimatter recipe. We've done our first drop pod. We've also now got a multi-tool upgrade, which should be pretty good. And one final point, if any of you guys follow the series, I think it was 2 parts ago, I said that I was going to have to block record some of these series for the UK August bank holiday. This is the last one in the block recordings. Apologies if any of you guys have put comments in related to the videos that have been made and I haven't kind of talked about it in these videos. What should happen is from the next part, life should get back to normal and we can move forward exploring the galaxy. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.